Jason, we're going to be talking about Los Angeles today. What are your thoughts on Los Angeles?
The city of glitz and glamour, Hollywood, but also Skid Row.
Oh, yeah. Actually, okay, so it's going to be a little bit talking about the negatives of Los Angeles because the thing is the quality of life in Los Angeles has reached a new low. LA rated poorly in a new quality of life study comparing cost of living, crime, and other factors. It's easy enough to think about the high cost of living.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to think about the traffic that's there. But, the weather's a good thing. It's always sunny. You pay the sun tax.
I mean, but then you don't get any rain, so it's like...
Oh, yeah, true. So the thing is that there's a lot to love about living in a city like Los Angeles. The weather, for one thing, the cultural offerings, the cuisine, a lot of things like it. But like any paradise residing there, it comes at a steep price, literally and figuratively. And increasingly, some are finding it hard to continue to pay that bill.
I mean, a lot of times people talk about how there's a lot of like starving artists, and a lot of times people are like trying to pay their way through like working like jobs like waiting tables and stuff until they find their big break as a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, true.
So I'm like, and maybe like that, or are we talking about something different?
So the thing is that
everybody.
It's literally everybody. But the thing is, we'll be getting into that in a second. But before that, if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. We put out interesting videos daily. We have a library of over 400 videos. And the thing is, subscribing is free. It doesn't cost anything. And it does really help out the channel. So consider subscribing. So the thing is, for the second time in just 3 years, a survey of LA County's residents found that many believe that their quality of life is steadily dropping. Everything's getting really expensive. I think everyone's quality of life is dropping.
That's true. A lot of people's quality of life is dropping. But I remember seeing this Instagram reel where it's like, they're like, if you want to be a real baller, buy some of this gas. $7 gas per gallon.
Oh my God. That's true.
You want to ball out, buy this gas.
Buy all this gas. I think it was LA where I saw that picture where the gas was like $7.
Yeah,
and it was insane. And the guy said, "Keep on rising, right? Keep it rising. I'll only grind harder." It's insane. Yes. LA is a completely different place, by the way. So expensive.
I mean, yeah, the food is expensive. Just getting anywhere is expensive.
But like you mentioned, a lot of people move out there because it's like it's the entertainment capital of the world, of the world for most people. Lots of studios, lots of businesses, lots of things.
Lots of opportunity. There's always something happening in LA.
Yeah,
like events, concerts, movie premieres, stars. I mean, Beverly Hills.
Yeah, lots of stars, lots of actors, lots of things. You might even see one on on a run. Yeah, on a run or like tours. In a certain like Erewhon, like the grocery store, the super expensive one. But the thing is, UCLA has been polling Los Angeles residents about their overall quality of life satisfaction, factoring in large-scale issues like housing costs, education, and transportation and traffic since 2016. We all know how the traffic is there.
Bad.
It's terrible. But from 2023 to 2024, those quality of life ratings dipped to an all-time low, with the majority of participants citing housing and rising costs of living as some of the biggest reasons for their dissatisfaction.
I mean, housing across California, unless you at least in the major cities or even around the major cities, is just unaffordable.
Yeah.
And I mean, in terms of like cost of living, that just like is increasing across all of California,
across the United States in general. Yeah, inflation has gone out of control from most. I mean,
like going to the grocery store is this really tough as well.
Yeah,
can't even buy fast food anymore.
Yeah, there's everything at McDonald's is over $10. I mean, for
Value
a meal,
menu.
for
It's a
meal,
value menu.
for a meal. Like
It's not a dollar menu. It's a value menu.
it's a
$10
that's
is
true.
value.
$10 is the value. Yeah, you can't get anything for under $1. Okay, but for $1,
Go to
okay.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell still has pretty
Yeah,
decent deals.
I think
Surprisingly,
I think they actually have like a dollar
Like,
menu, but
well, not $1, but like close
to it.
dollar point something.
yes. But the thing is, for the survey, 1,600 participants across the county were asked to rate their satisfaction within 9 categories, resulting in an overall quality of life index that spans a scale of 10 to 100. So.
Okay, what would they get?
The survey found that in 2024, the overall rating of quality of life within Los Angeles dropped from 55 to 53. Already low.
It's low, or you're failing. It's an F.
You're
But
failing.
less of an F.
Less of an
F
F.
minus.
It's an F minus, which, as the university noted in a news release, means a majority of respondents are dissatisfied with the overall quality of their lives. It found that every single demographic group surveyed rated the cost of living poorly, with renters, women, Latinas in particular, citing the category as primary drivers of their unhappiness. So, across the board, everyone is unhappy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you could some would argue that everyone in Los Angeles is unhappy, or 50% of Los Angeles is unhappy.
Yeah, if you're playing Sim City, you'd be failing. Like everybody'd be like,
you would be.
leaving the city.
You put a roller coaster. Oh, it has Disneyland in there too.
As
They have
Disneyland.
roller coasters. The
That's
happiest place on the
why.
earth.
That's balancing it out. It would be like 30%.
It'd be
30 if they didn't have Disneyland there.
Oh my God, you're right. It's the only place keeping them happy. Yeah, so the thing is, the cost of living aspect of the survey also clocked in at the lowest ever, just 38 on the 10 to 100 scale, clocking in
it's always right.
at number 2. It's a tie between relationships among people of different religions and racial and ethnic backgrounds, which took a dip from 67 to 65, and public safety dropping 2 points from 58 to 56. So yes,
I don't understand that. The things like, so I understand like public safety, like satisfaction dropping, but like, is it the satisfaction of relationships between people of different backgrounds?
Yeah,
that took a dip. How does that even make sense?
Maybe
that's a weird metric.
The thing is that I think that it might be like you're not meeting enough people, not enough new people, and it's just like.
Okay,
that's what I think about when I read relationships among people. I was like, or maybe it's just other factors that are going into place. But
okay,
yeah.
I just saw it was kind of odd.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like compared to some of these other statistics, that's the only good one.
Public safety makes sense.
Public safety,
housing makes sense.
It makes sense to be at a 56 out of 100.
This is LA we're talking about.
This is LA. Yeah, this is LA. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's no secret that rentals and home prices have seen an uptick in Los Angeles County, and wages have not kept up at the same rate.
No way.
Yeah, no way.
There's no way they'd be paying like $100 an hour or something.
Yeah, that's
insane.
It'd be insane. Let alone to the rate of inflation that made even the price of eggs raise eyebrows, which is crazy. Do you remember that? Eggs were like so expensive.
It's like $8 or something.
Yeah, it was insane. Also worth noting that 94% of participants said that the higher cost of groceries and food had caused their quality of life to take a hit in the past year, which makes sense.
Well, yeah, first you can't afford your rent, and now you can't eat.
Yeah, you have to pick between the two.
Between the two?
You have to pick between the two.
Between eating?
This is not making LA sound appealing, by the way.
I mean, I think it's the whole thing is that there's two extremes. One is like you see them in Beverly Hills and they're like, riding around their G-Wagons and buying crazy jewelry and stuff. Yeah, stores, it's like
smoothies.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is great. You see that and it's like that could be you. But, or more likely you're on the other half of the thing, not even half, like other 90% of the people that live in LA that are like, I feel like even if you made decent money in LA, I don't even know what decent money would be, because like the cost of living there is expensive because there's so many people that want to be there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't really buy there. It's expensive.
So the thing is, furthermore, 75% of renters surveyed for the study reported that they felt they would never be able to afford a house down the line in the region.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, some participants also reported feeling worried about housing insecurity or about becoming homeless themselves. Housing costs have gone up. And any income have not gone up anywhere near what's happening to housing right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, just like the Bay Area.
Just like the Bay Area. So the thing is that the survey did see one positive gain: people's happiness with their particular neighborhoods, but that cheeriness didn't translate to people feelings about elected officials, including city council members and mayor. Those levels took a dive too. But the thing is, it's not just Los Angeles. Apparently, 3 years ago, 70% of San Francisco's residents surveyed said quality of life had declined, and a 2023 poll showed that 4 out of 10 Californians were thinking about leaving the state for good. So
they were just thinking about it.
There was no big mass exodus that happened out of California into other
there's
states.
still a lot of Californians here.
There is still a lot of. Someone say too much.
I think. The wild thing is that like people highlighted the fact that people were leaving California, but on the other hand, I feel like a lot of people still come into California because they want to go to LA, they want to go to the Silicon Valley. I feel like there's still like a lot of opportunity in these places that like
you can't get anywhere else, really.
Yeah, and it's like, the people that came here first, they got their like the people that are leaving seemingly are the ones that are like, they're at like these really good jobs, and then like, I have the opportunity because of all the experience I've had to go somewhere else and like do well. Yeah. But that's only because they, were here originally.
Yeah, I do think that being here does provide you a good opportunity. But at the same time,
a lot of a lot of companies in the same place.
But at the same time, it's like what you said. It's like you have two sides of a coin. It's like you see, it's like you either
you're either the tech bro that's making like $500,000 or something crazy like that or more,
or you're the person that's taking a survey and saying it's like
it sucks here.
It sucks here.
Yeah, we're here like, dang, this sucks. Help.
Yeah, but hopefully, I would want to know what our audience thinks in the comments section down below. What do you think about the survey? Do you think that it's justified for these people to be unhappy? It does make sense. Yeah. It does make sense that it's like everywhere housing prices
struggling.
Are rising. Yeah,
it's a struggle everywhere. At all. Well, maybe not all levels, but
at different
lot of levels.
Yeah, at a lot of levels. But yes, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below.